Hello everybody, this is Evan Rogers coming at you with another exciting Evan's Easy Japanese video listening N5 JLPT, I guess here I should say listening practice test question, and we are going to go through this one. There is nothing to look at and I shouldn't be having you see all of this because that's the secret stuff. What you're looking at right now is the instructions for this section. This is actually what you're supposed to do, or I mean, it doesn't really help you that much, but there's no pictures, there's no nothing to look at, there's no hints. You just have to listen to what they say and then answer based off of the three things that they, well, say. There's nothing, there's not even any reading to go through. You have to listen and answer based off of what you hear. So let's listen once. Ignore this writing. It's just here so we have I'm not showing you the script, and after we're done, I will go through the script and we will learn some new grammar or refresh some old.
1番
Here we go.
リーさんはいつ日本に来ましたか ?1、
去年です。
2、
5時間です。
3、
3ヶ月です。
All right, we got three options right there. Only one of them really makes any sense. One of them is flat out insane. The question was basically, hey, Lee, when did you come to Japan? He says the correct answer would be last year, number 1. So, here we go. Here's the script. We got, Lee-san wa itsu nihon ni kimashita ka? All right, let's look at the verb. It's kimashita. It is a polite verb because it ends in the mas sound, masen, mashita. And it is the perfective, that is to say that it happened in the past and it is done happening. So it's the perfective, the past perfective, I believe is the way to call it, I mean. It's been a long day, give me a break, guys. And it means to come. So he came, somebody came. The ka particle at the end is a sentence ending particle, meaning it's a question. So, did you come? Nihon ni kimashita ka? The ni particle tells us to where you come. And Nihon is the location, to Japan. Did you come to Japan? If we just had, I can't get just Nihon. If we just had Nihon ni kimashita ka, it would be, did you come to Japan? However, it says itsu, and I got the, nope, there we go. It says itsu Nihon ni kimashita ka? When did you come to Japan? And who are we talking about? We're talking about the wa particle, which is putting the emphasis. Look at that. I'm trying. There we go. The wa particle is putting the emphasis off of what comes in front of it and onto what comes after it. They're curious when Lee-san came, but the question, the interrogative, the question word, which is called an interrogative, like who, what, when, where, why, the interrogative comes after. Well, the interrogative is the focus of the question, right? You don't ask a question putting the focus on not the question. Hey, Jimmy! Where's the pizza? It doesn't sound right. So it says, hey, Lee-san, when did you come to Japan? We have to... I want to point out that technically the idea of you isn't included in this sentence. It says, Lee-san wa itsu nihon ni kimashita ka? The actual sentence is, with a wa particle like this, I want you to start thinking about how this is just sort of like, hey, I'm talking about Lee. And then the actual sentence is, itsu nihon ni kimashita ka? When did you come to Japan? And then the you is left out. Obviously, we have Ri-san here, and the you isn't actually left out. But you might want to really start thinking about it like that. Hey, Lee. As for Lee, when did you come to Japan? That should have been highlighted. When did you come to Japan? Itsu nihon ni kimashita ka? Itsu means when. Nihon means Japan. Kimashita means came. Ni tells us when. And the ka particle makes it a question. Okay, let's look at the answers. We got number 1, kyonen desu. Vocabulary. Kyonen, last year. I don't know if I should tell you this because it might confuse you. But you might be suffering from this problem. The fact that last year sounds a lot like today, because the word for today is kyo, whereas the word for last year is kyonen. And some people get that screwed up. Just remember that kotoshi is this year. I don't know. Hopefully that'll help. I don't know. Okay, that's the answer. I came last year. The answer to your question is des, polite, kyonen, last year. So all of these deses are polite. This mas is also the distal pattern of politeness. Number 2, 5時間 desu. The answer to your question is a length of time of 5 hours. I mean, maybe he came off the plane 5 hours ago, but he doesn't say 5 hours ago, or like, this just doesn't sound right. It's like, hey, when'd you come to Japan? 5 hours length of time. And I'm not going to tell you in the in the future, or earlier than now, or since 5 hours before Christmas began last year. Just 5 hours length of time. There's no, if you have a length of time and you don't put a point on either side, we don't know when that is. So incorrect. 3 kagetsu, 3 months worth of time. Same issue as number 2. He's identifying a length of time without giving us a reference point. Ergo, it cannot be an answer to when something occurred. It just can't. So the answer is kyonen. Kyonen desu, last year. Number 1, best answer. Kyonen desu. Reason. Reason wa itsu Nihon ni kimashita ka? Kyonen desu. All right, let's hear some actual Japanese people read that. Here we go. Let me right around here maybe.
2番ですから。
That's that lady that talks too much. Here we go.
1番、
リーさんはいつ日本に来ましたか？
1、
去年です。
2、
5時間です。
3、
3ヶ月です。
Hopefully you could hear that, and hopefully you will consider making a donation or checking out all the links in the video description to Patreon, which I am, and Subscribestar, where I am putting up rewards that will help you study, basically grammar explanations and practice each month. Consider a donation, consider joining up the subscriptions, or just a one-time donation, paypal.me/EvansEasyJapanese. And Bitcoin Brave, blah, 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 blah. There's also numerous links in the description to let you know how to get in contact with me if you need to, in case you have questions on homework, or you want to be like, hey, Evan, what does this mean? Leave a comment in the section if you don't understand something. Somebody else is probably feeling the same way. Have yourselves a great day, guys. Bye-bye.